How do you know?
I'm on your page. It doesn't say you're live.
Well, maybe you should check my page again.
There you go.
This game
Now,
uses
can I hear?
autosave. Please do not turn off your Nintendo
Hear
Switch
me?
trademark console when the autosave icon is displayed in the top left.
I heard you. Can I hear the game audio?
No, you may not. That is only for good boys and girls.
Okay, yeah, we're all good.
In the hood?
I don't need to hear myself anymore. That's disgusting.
You're not disgusting. Okay, are we loading the autosave or the manual save?
It really doesn't matter. The manual
Doesn't
save.
matter now what happens. I will never give up the fight. Chapter 7, 5:10 a.m. The upended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole at the bottom of the sea. Athena and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. But at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What the fuck is this thing? I see you managed to survive, defective.
Hey, you're weird looking.
Top of the morning to you. Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost track of my body. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Athena all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course. Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening?
If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? How come you decided to save us all of a sudden?
For fun.
I thought you wanted to get revenge on us.
It's pronounced Revangi. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me! I need to know. Did I die a virgin? Who in the world are you?
Sizzle, look at you! What happened?
I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. I bet you'll remember really soon who you are, and who I am too. You see, I'm your evil twin brother, Sissel. What? The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe it's staring me right in the face. Something is stirring in my mind. Memory, about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed, there's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak.
What are you doing here?
Expositing, mostly.
I thought you had a deal with those people.
They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them, so I'm gonna be a good guy instead now. They already have what they wanted. Kismet backwards fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out.
You mean they figured out the source of your powers?
Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. No sign of wisdom or courage yet. Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel. Don't mind, we'd like to hear more.
The radiation's power effect. The radiation's time effect. The radiation's Ravangi effect. These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard Super Nintendo do his research. I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects.
Whoa. In my case, wiping objects.
Exactly. Apparently there are individual differences in the powers we get. It seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Daniel says, power, time, revenge. Long ago, the three nations lived in harmony. Okay, but if they were Triforce aspects, Ganondorf would absolutely have the Triforce of Revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. Evolved. I'm a way higher level than you scrub ghost. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. Like missiles. Now, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple.
Is? How then?
In a shell nut, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation.
That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to radiation?
Okay,
That's kind of fucked.
Okay, that makes sense. Missile's corpse got thrown into the crater that the Kismet backwards meteorite made.
Yep.
On that day, 10 years ago. Fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart, and I died in an embarrassing position. So of course, I received special powers.
Wait a minute.
No.
Is that how I got my powers too?
No, you're just a special dog chosen by destiny.
You know, you might be right. Aren't the Temsic remnants still right there in the park at the bottom of the crater?
You're right. So, that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation, too. The radiation's time effect. Is that how I can use the draconic bird dragon crystal?
No.
Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. Or it might be the theme of the world. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite? One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death.
Replay the moment of death? Oh, this is all so strange and confusing. I can't take it all in. It makes about as much sense to me as anything else. I'm stupid.
I'm a stupid doggy. Woof woof.
Like Sadie. I mean, what?
Daniel says, this is quite something to watch while knowing next to nothing about Ghost Trick. Is the gear dude different to the little blue dude, or are they both Sissel? I am also a stupid doggy in this scenario. Woof woof. We thought the gear dude was also Sissel for a long while, but in this scene he just said, "What, Sissel? My name's not Sissel." So apparently he's not. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. Lack of evidence. Lack of bitches.
I mean, the Phoenix Wright is going to expose me in court.
Oh man, I do miss those games.
So why don't you start up Edgeworth Investigations? After
No,
Breath
not
of the
yet.
Wild.
I gotta finish Breath of the Wild first.
That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost a life. And since it was my last life, I got a game over and had to go back to the title screen. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and my death.
What?
My body's vital functions stopped
Dog
10
started
years
barking.
ago. Say again?
I was shocking. I was loud enough that my dog started barking upstairs.
Oh, can Sadie hear me too?
I don't know. She's funny. Anyway.
Speaking of the Ace Attorney series, we got a first time chat from Spare Attorney J, a bot.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking for a second.
I'm not like accusing you of being slow or anything. I'm just pointing out that we got a bot named with attorney in its name after we brought up the Ace Attorney games.
Whoa. Mod view? Why am I not? What? Let me get rid of this.
My body's vital functions stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh?
How do I do this again? I haven't banned anything from a channel in a while.
Let me just OBS is not being
Okay,
super
well,
responsive
how do you
right
do
now.
it? How do you do it on the actual website?
I don't know on the website. I did it through OBS. I just clicked on the no entry sign by his message.
Okay. Whispers, activity feed, active mods.
So
Avenue widgets.
Okay. Sorry. I'll wait for you.
I can't reply. That's so weird. I don't know how to do it on this. Maybe I'll just have. Anyway, whatever.
So I just simply existed. Not really alive, not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me. Ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day. My hair hasn't grown an inch. I haven't been able to nut at all, not even once. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with the scalpel.
So I guess, as soon as that decision was made, Spy would be regenerated. Wow.
Like Wolverine.
Oh.
Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to nut one last time. Also, I wanted to get Ravangi on the people who stole our lives.
Our lives?
As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate.
Cooperates? You mean the kidnapping?
No, I said cooperate. It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped.
But they kidnapped the wrong girl.
Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me.
Cooperating. That's awful. That is awful.
It's how it's spelled, though.
Yep. Huh?
Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Kismet backwards. Dum-de-dum-de-doo. Defective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanela and the Junkyard Super Nintendo. They were slated to be wiped out too. And, as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Kismet backwards fragment, and here I am. But they had one more, final target. You, Defective.
Me?
One final target, Athena Sykes. If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage.
Oh, okay. But I was just a little kid playing in the park.
Yeah, I know. That's why you made a perfect hostage. Try and keep up.
Huh?
10 years later, you'd become a defective, looking into Jowd's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago, so of course you didn't recognize me. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off and the first shot missed the mark. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan, anyway. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. So they sent a sniper with a shotgun. Because apparently he thinks he's playing Doom. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that. But then something went wrong.
What happened?
My body disappeared. Aha! The inspector in white was responsible for that. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble.
why were those people targeting me?
For fun.
I never even heard of the Timsik meteorite.
Because you were looking into the Jout case. They thought you would find out about Temsik sooner or later. Oh man, no new dialogue options.
Aw, nuts.
And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for water pressure to crush this submarine.
Oh no.
There are no cores that link from here to the water surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and there are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for this submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. Unlike all those coffins for the living, you understand. There's no escape.
I think I kind of understand now.
I don't.
What you've been feeling these 10 years.
I haven't been feeling anything. I don't have feelings because feelings are gay. You what, mate?
That's feeling come from the world all alone in a submarine. Sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. Damn.
Ellipsis.
Lynn? Athena? Sorry.
Who the hell is Lynn? I'm Athena. Athena Sykes.
Camilla? Is it true? We're stuck here? What? Oh, If my dad... If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us!
What do you think he would do? Like tow the submarine to safety? Swim for it?
He is very strong!
You are very stupid, little girl.
Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry!
That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Well, a lot of things I don't understand, but here's a specific one. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control? What? Why didn't they just steal the Kismet backwards fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never ever find it again, and nothing will ever change that. We have no idea where it was just launched to.
Yes, we do!
Bob the Builder?
We! Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can! This will tell us where Detective Jout is.
That prison from the Inspector in White.
That's right, Detective Jout told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this!
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But, even if we find out where it is, how do we get there?
We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. I mean, we each got one brain cell at least. That's like 2 brain cells. Right?
Okay, so there are 5 people in this room. Who are the 2 missiles counting out?
Probably Sizzle and probably himself. With our powers, right, Miss Athena? Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo?
A torpedo? What's a torpedo? Is that a Mexican dish?
We discussed this last day.
No, we
In
didn't.
any case, it's way too early to give up.
No, it isn't.
We're not dead yet.
Yes, we are. I mean, like, the majority of us in this room literally are dead already. Looks like defective Jout is our last hope.
Come on, let's get started.
Alright, it's trick time! Can I just open this door? I'd better not. That water would come gushing in, I bet.
It's a peaceful mood at the moment. No need to throw cold water on it.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to call it peaceful.
So my dad isn't here on the submarine?
Don't worry, we're going to get him right now.
Daniel in the chat says Sissel's trick, and for some reason I read it in my head to the tune of Stacy's Mom by Fountains of Wayne.
Sissel's trick is actually pretty sick.
Okay. I hope I didn't hurt Athena's feelings. I said about my dad saving us if he was here, and me calling her Lynn. Don't worry about that. Comments like that just roll right off Miss Athena's back. She's really thick-skinned.
Daniel says that Mikey, you are beautiful. Thank you, Daniel.
I need to start being tougher too. I want to make my dad proud of me.
It's gonna be pretty hard for you to do that since you killed your mom and all.
Damn, Miss Camilla.
I'm sure your dad is not proud of you at all, Camilla. He does crave death after all.
Well, okay, what do we do now?
We go find the command room that was launched somewhere into the sea.
What? How? Just let you know, I don't like water very much.
According to Athena, the key to our plan is a torpedo, kind of a Mexican dish.
Missile? You have a missile right here!
I don't think she's talking about you. Now, where did we see another Miss Torpedo? Also, torpedoes are female, I've decided. Why is this machine shoving grapes at me?
I don't know why, that's just really funny.
Why is this machine shoving grapes at me?
Well, this looks like the private cabin of the top officer, doesn't it? This machine is probably for feeding him grapes while he lies in bed.
Daniel asks, is there a Mr. Torpedo?
No, Miss Torpedo is a lesbian.
Ooh, it sounds heavenly!
You're a dog. Dogs hate grapes. I've been thinking about this for a while now. Don't you think that country's use of technology is just a little off? Says the guy who made a deal with said country.
Anyway, it looks like the arm of this machine is a bit busted. So, his shell is definitely there in the command room, right? Just without the fragment.
It's there, yeah, but I don't know about calling it a shell.
Native Jowd's watch will tell us exactly where it is.
Right, he said it was a radio receiver, didn't he?
There might still be another torpedo on the submarine. If we use it, we can get to Detective Jowd.
That's a brilliant plan, Defective.
You think so?
So what are you gonna do? Ride on top of the torpedo?
Of course not. You guys are going to go.
Darn, I kind of wanted to see you riding it like a witch on a broom.
Did you want to see me drown?
Well, if you did, I would just, you know, ghost trick and then prevent it. Okay, so are we going to the torpedo room or the engine room? Your pick.
Torpedo.
All right, fire the torpedo.
Torpedo room, huh?
There might be another missed torpedo in there. I'll go check it out.
Oh, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room.
Well, I don't know about Ram. We don't want to blow Defective Jowd up. Or do we?
Or do we? We'll climb up to the torpedo room too. Up is definitely safer than down.
Up, your favorite Pixar movie? Okay, I'll see you there then.
Well, that Mikey hasn't seen apparently.
Oh, that was quick.
It looks like torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be one more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me! I'll load your coordinates of the commit room into the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. We ought be able to use the switches now.
Daniel just now noticed the whatchamacallit, yeah, the background I have set.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's try using that Nintendo Switch.
Good luck!
Trick time. How's it going?
I'm just calculating the command room's coordinates now. I have to put in a slight offset, though. Don't want to blow it up.
Or do we?
Well, leave this to me. Good luck with loading the missile.
Okay, thanks. Oh, that's missile. I can't currently switch to missile. This switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken? But I don't think the entire device is broken, though. It'll probably work just fine if only I could move this switch. We'll just have to find a way to move it somehow. But I can't do it with my powers alone. Missile, you useless shit, wake up.
What happened to these two ladies?
I think that's up to us and our ghost tricks.
What?
This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength, Missile?
Me? Of course I will! Count on it!
Count on it. Count on it. Count on it. Okay, now I can switch to Missile.
Oh my dad, sissy. I'll be okay here. I'm not scared.
Leave it to me, Camilla. We'll be back with your father to save you. I promise.
Wait a minute, Sizzle!
What is it?
What you just said. I wanted to say that, god damn it!
Okay, then say it.
Thank you, Missile.
No, don't thank him yet. He hasn't said it yet.
We can do it! Count on us. I know we can!
Aw, man, I have to count. Ooh, I can swap these. Can't swap these. I can swap these, although I don't see how it helps. Okay, that does fuck all. That also does fuck all. Okay, so what can I do?
Right?
Alright, that didn't accomplish anything. Border, that's the word I was looking for earlier. Border. The borders I have set.
Can't seem to do anything here, so let's go to the engine room. Phone line to the engine room isn't working right now. All that water probably damaged the line. I guess I don't need to go back there anyway. So why the fuck was it an option?
Cause you pain.
Ooh, I just thought of something I could do, potentially. Yes!
Woo!
Okay, now I need something else for Missile to jump into, so Sissel can go here and... Here we go. That Miss Torpedo looks serviceable.
I'll set on this end too. But something's odd.
What, beside your face? I got her. What is?
The command room, it looks like it's slowly sinking.
Sinking? Why would it be sinking?
Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened.
Maybe it completely ran out of power. I guess I'll find out when I get there.
Right, okay, hop into the missile.
Okay, you don't mean the dog, right?
I don't mean the dog, no. I'll launch it for you.
Okay, thanks. Trick time.
I've already set the torpedo's course. I'll head towards the command room where Detective Jowd is.
You will?
Yes.
Alright, I guess you are going to ride this Miss Torpedo like a witch on a broom.
Yes. 12 seconds after launching, I'll pass in the command room for an instant. That's what we're going with now. I messed up, so we're gonna keep going with this now. An instant will be my opportunity. My opportunity to jump over to the command room. This is what we're going with. Sizzle's not doing anything now. It's actually just Athena.
Okay,
Doing
got it.
everything now.
I guess Mitchell and I will stay here and keep Camilla company. and then you'll find a way to come back and save us. That'll probably be your last task tonight. Just hold on. We'll hold on until you get back. Alright, get on, Missile. Missile?
Hi. I'm sorry, I can't go.
Nani?
How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Athena and Miss Camilla behind.
Oh, you won't have to worry about leaving Miss Athena behind. She's coming with us.
I can't do it!
Missile.
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sizzle.
I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. Aside from the fact that I don't have feelings, because feelings are gay.
I want you to go, Missile.
Is that Sadie's collar I hear jangling, or the fat ones?
The fat one. He's tormenting the small kitty. Hey! Fuck off! Go away! Go on! Fuck off! What? Wait, what do you want? Stop tormenting the cat. Athena is doing nothing. She is just being adorable. Jesus Christ.
Well, maybe that's why he was attacking her, because you're playing favorites.
What? But Miss Athena! You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sizzle, you might be able to make something happen, and that's our only hope. But what if something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never, ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla? Just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. See each other then. Don't worry. Miss Camilla!
I'm surprised noise suppression didn't cancel that out.
It's a good boy, Missile. That's a real good boy. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw the switch.
Okay.
And I'll hop on the torpedo and ride it with you. Huzzah!
Okay, now I only have one question. How do you count to 12? We're ready.
Sizzle?
Yeah?
We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything.
I'm glad I met you, Defective.
Hey, you're going to see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile?
That's right. We promised, little lady, and we would never break a promise.
Of course we will! I'll never forget you, no matter what happens.
Here goes, then.
Good luck, friend!
Damn it, friend zoned again.
My friend zoned. If you come back alive, I'll lay you.
No, you won't. I've been tricked before.
But you won't know unless you come back alive.
I will know because you've done this before. To me.
To be fair, you're a ghost.
These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Athena and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light, of hope, reach this far down into the deep sea of despair? Before I can think of an answer of light, the 12 seconds of puzzling are up. Defective Jode!
That big masked man did this. I'm going to bite him.
You'd better not. You might break your teeth. The landroom has lost power and is sinking. I wonder what this masked man is going to do. I'm going to go down the ship, sir!
Let's talk to Detective Jowd.
Yeah.
Detective Jowd is lying on the floor.
Yeah, it's comfy there. You should join him. I'm glad you came along yourself. After all, you and I are the only ones who can bring Defective Jowd back to life.
That's right. We can do that, can't we? Let's save him together.
Give me my body. Come on, it's up for grabs. Sorry for the wait, Defective Jowd.
Who are you? Are you Sissel?
Please excuse my appearance.
I can't believe you made it here. How is Camilla? And what about Athena?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I told Defective Jowd about everything that happened on the submarine Yonoa.
So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine?
For fun. I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my powers. You followed us? I didn't even notice.
I don't know. That's not good, Sybil.
It's been 10 long years, Defective Jowd.
Are you... Yomiel?
So you remember me, do you?
How could I possibly forget?
So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel? That's right. But the people on the Yonoa were calling you Sissel? That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you. Right, Defective Jowd?
Right.
Right.
About Yomiel? Real motive for Ravangi.
Yomiel.
10 years ago. You were a top systems engineer, weren't you?
Systems engineer? What's that?
It's a DJ who specializes in playing System of a Down songs.
By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a stupid fucking dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers.
I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multidimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about.
Of course it's not. It's not licking your own balls or smelling buttholes. To me, it sounded like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies.
It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then, one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect.
I was the guy who built the core of the system.
The police arrested you, and then that incident happened. He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Athena as a hostage.
Daniel says, Hey, Missile is great at licking his own balls. #1 in the country.
By the way, Defective Jowd, when was it that I was proven innocent?
About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yomiel.
Your real motive for Ravangi. 10 years ago. My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness, Sanity's Requiem for the Nintendo GameCube. It took me 10 years to escape. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse.
I'm the park guardian, guardian of the park!
I wanted to unalive. But I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly... The way Athena described it is exactly right. Sorry. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea of despair. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and Zetsubo. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. Ow, the edge.
So that's why you murdered Alma.
That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt.
But
it was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite edginess. And then, as I was plotting my Ravangi, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal.
what's the deal with... There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable, but what would you get out of the deal?
A new life.
Life.
I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they help me with my Ravangi plot. The second was a rebirth for me.
Rebirth. A new beginning, eh?
I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, in everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. Finally, I wanted to die surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for.
Completely artificial life.
That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And their response, in the end, was betrayal. Betrayal. They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country, researched my powers on their own, and they even figured out what Kismet Backwards was all about.
You had no idea they were doing all of this?
None at all. I've been a fool. Akamitai. So
I've been a fool.
why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with me? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of the Kismet Backwards meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. By Inspector Cabanilla and the Super Nintendo, huh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case. Surveillance, eh? It just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times.
I'm the park guardian! Guardian of the park!
Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them. Nah, not him. He's just a fucking weirdo. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale.
So that's why they couldn't steal the Kismet Backwards meteorite.
And, like, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Kismet Backwards meteorite. So that's it, eh?
So the upshot of your grand deal was this, eh?
Yeah, it's the ending I deserve.
But at least there's one thing you must be happy about.
What's that?
You've managed to seal me away in a hole at the bottom of the sea forever. There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole at the bottom of the sea.
Well, shall we get started? Started with what? Bringing Defective Job back to life, of course. What? What good will that do now?
But we promised! We promised Miss Athena and Miss Camilla we'd save them!
We can't do that without you, Defective Joud. According to Camilla, you're like super strong. You can just like tie a rope around a submarine and then swim and tow it to safety. And I believe her, so I won't give up now.
Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us.
Here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Draconic Bird Dragon Crystal!
I see you've accepted it.
Nothing, I can't.
So, are you single?
We're not headed anywhere, Detective!
What?
There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away! We'll run out soon, and that will be our destination.
What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too!
I know how to swim.
Oh.
By the way, I'm not a human, Defective.
I'm an alien. What the fuck?
I'm a remote-controlled
okay.
robot, sir.
What? Your country's use of technology is just plain off.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
Why would you go to all the trouble to do this? There's nothing but a shell there. That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore.
When Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Defective.
Possibility? What are you talking about?
There's no need for you to know, Defective. Now It's time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective. Grr. Camilla, forgive me.
It isn't over yet.
It isn't?
Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small.
Possibility? Metal Gear?
In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. Possibility of turning this situation around.
Or are we gonna get to play as Yomiel?
It would be nice.
Huh?
What is it, Detective?
Look at Yomiel's shell.
There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. Kismet backwards fragment is gone. Will this change in it? Will this change in his shell? Give us some kind of lead?
No gear?
I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is that they're afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped thanks to the power of Kismet backwards. His body cycled between the moments that separated his life and death.
Right, not anymore. The Kismet backwards fragment has been taken away.
Exactly, so what does that mean? I get it! Your body won't come back to life anymore. The moment the Kismet backwards fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. So, let's see, that means... we can go back? Back to 4 minutes before your death?
But wait a minute! Exactly when is that death?
That's simple. We'll find out. When we get there! Let's move! Draconic Bird Dragon Crystal!
Not
Hey,
this
my
shit.
line.
I hate it. I hate it so much. I can't stop it, and I think that's what makes it worse.
Again, you're not being bullied, you're being celebrated.
I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever. And then I saw it. Final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all the clues. All I have to do now is member. The final journey to the truth starts now.
Save your current place in time? Nah. Save complete. Continue playing? Nah.
Final chapter.
It's a final battle.
When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago, when the Kismet meteorite fell. We traveled back through time, and now we're at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. 4 minutes before death.
There's Athena smoking weed with her headphones on. Hold it! Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Now just calm down and drop the little girl.
Stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her!
Huh?
Oh, a kitty. A kitty.
Shoot, you might get hurt.
Ooh. Are you okay? You're all right now. Are you hurt?
You saved me, mister?
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
I'm a youth pastor. Me? I'm a police detective.
Oh, that makes it the same thing, sir.
So that's the Kismet backwards meteorite, eh?
It's beautiful, looking at it from this angle.
It changed all of our fates completely.
We can't stop Kismet backwards from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life.
I don't know.
What's the matter, Detective Jowd?
To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. I am a cop, you know. We might not be able to change your fate of dying.
I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future!
Okay, let's get started. Future.
Now, how are we gonna save you? If Athena would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything.
When her sweet potato was almost ready, ha! She's not gonna budge from that spot.
But, you know, it makes me wonder. Little girl all alone in the park, listening to music and roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did this girl have?
Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break.
I can't say I've ever roasted a sweet potato in the park.
No.
Anyway, if Athena won't budge from that spot, we'll just have to have the fragment move instead.
Time is passing. Missile is passing. A missile's in the basket.
Miss Athena looks so happy.
Daniel says he's cooked eggs on toast over a campfire. That's pretty similar. How about beans on toast? Ever done that?
Sure, she's happy. She's about to eat some sweet potato.
And that happiness is about to be shattered in a single instant. When she drops her sweet potato!
I don't think you're seeing the big picture here, Doggy. Anyway, we have to keep our eyes peeled, like beans, for a chance to make our move.
Right, we won't drop the ball or the sweet potato.
Or the beans. I'm stuck. I literally cannot move. What in the world is this thing?
Oh boy, you even forgot what a sweet potato is. It's a roasted root vegetable. It's good.
There's nothing like them on a cold winter's day.
They're sweet and they smell delicious.
These guys sure are making me want to try one. Too bad I'm dead.
Too bad I'm dead. What are you doing? You're going to hurt poor Miss Athena's ears!
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking.
You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato.
I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly.
Time is passing.
Is it? I had no idea. Why didn't anyone tell me? Ooh.
Oh, look at that sweet potato! A big, scary sweet potato. Hint, hint.
That's not a sweet potato, Missile. That's Mino. As in, Mino like sweet potatoes.
Oh, right, of course. But look at them. The potato and Mino. Don't they look similar? Right now, they both have the same shape.
So you're saying you could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile.
Okay, here I go. And I'm going to need your help.
My help?
That was quite a sight to see.
Looks like this park just got a new feature.
But neither one of them even glanced this way.
Guess that's not surprising, since even a meteorite didn't distract them.
Hey, it was a desperate situation. No more heroes. It's kill or be killed.
And Yomiel is killed right after this. By the meteorite. Well, now that the park has a new feature, can we use it to our advantage in any way? It's no use, I can't get any water to come out.
Well, we can see why not.
Yeah, the overwhelming presence of Mino there. If only we could use it to our advantage somehow.
Sissel can't move. Missile can't reach it. You can get up here, but nowhere to go from there. Okay.
Whoa.
What if Missile could just, like, swap their guns? It wouldn't accomplish anything, but it would be funny.
It would be.
Yeah, Sissel is literally stuck here. Missile?
So time for the meteorite to calm down.
Uh-oh, we have to change the fragment's path somehow. It's like both pates and faths can be difficult things to change. There has to be a way.
If we work together, you and me, I thought we'd be able to do something.
Thought? That's funny. Wonder why he's using the past tense.
Oh, look at the black cat. I only know he's a black cat now. Anyway.
This game has cats, and it's best game of all time for you.
I doubt we can move those two from that spot.
Which means we have to do something with the Kismet backwards meteorite fragment instead.
That should be easy with our powers.
I think you're right, Missile. This is gonna be the grand finale. Guess I'd better rewind the clock again and see if I can pick up any other clues.
Okay, Missile has to be in position before I start this. So that's just a restart. And I fucked it. Did I fuck it up? Okay, I just barely managed to unfuck it. Oh! Oh look, the lamppost is bending. Missile, look up from your cue cards.
My laptop didn't die. Absolutely not. Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hi. But it hasn't broken yet.
It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It just might hold out for a little while longer.
If I recall, if I recall, if I recall,
I need a drink of water.
That's right, you got a lot of voice acting tonight.
Yeah, and a lot of it, like 2 of the characters I've been playing have been Sissel
with this voice, the Kismet backwards fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down.
But if Mino sits firmly in its way,
Then fate should change. But it's still trick time. Just for laughs. Now I am the light.
Showtime.
I think we're ready for it.
Okay.
Ouch, anyway. Now
I'm gonna focus the camera on the most important element of this scene, the cat.
Yep.
there, how's that?
Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little.
now Yomio's fate should really change.
Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path?
Is it little Athena?
No!
Oh,
Ow, my leg!
Defective Jowd! The Kismet fragment shot through his leg.
What?
But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. No,
Come on, put it down. Jowd, put the gun down. Now! Put the gun down. Bad Jowd. Bad Chong. Bad Jowd. If you don't, you're going to shoot him.
I don't know if it's his defective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver.
Put the gun down!
He didn't put the gun down.
I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands.
I won't let that happen.
Missile! Bullet is stopped in midair.
I'm here, inside the bullet. Now let's swap it with something.
What? With what?
Defective Jowd, meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that murder isn't We have to prove that murder isn't the defective's true fate. And to do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here, like maybe a sweet potato.
Ow! Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh, fuck. We stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive.
Bullshit.
I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious! Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, his fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning, and Mino was about to fall and crush little Athena.
Look out! Wake up! You gotta get out of there! Damn it, my leg won't work.
It's all over. We're out of time.
We're out of touch. We're out of time. We're out of our head when you're not around.
It's Athena.
It's not over yet.
There isn't anything else to swap with.
Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. And then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that! Why not? Sure, the fact of her death will be erased, but her memory of it will remain, like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen. Not if I can help it.
What can we do? Sure, if we work together.
Hey, Yomiel, aren't your powers like supercharged after being a ghost for 10 years? I think there might be something that can be done.
What is it? What can Sissel and I do?
And here's the twist.
Not just you and Sitzel, but also me, Yomiel, everyone's favorite ghost trick character. Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, sus, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yomiel! Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this! Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me. Let's go. Alright, I'll try to move there. Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all! And remember, you'll only have a split second. Now it's your turn, Mitchell.
What? Me? What can I do?
You really are a stupid little doggy.
Hey. Okay, got it.
You can swap them, idiot! That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position.
But if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Athena.
Don't worry.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. No use. We can't stop that horrible Mino.
What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or 2 helped.
Oh, it helped alright. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm going to save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body.
I
Ow!
still died,
Fuck
but
my legs.
heroic death.
Ye gods. Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were caught trying to cross the border, right?
Hey, mister, is you okay?
Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit, but the main thing is that you're not hurt.
You cut out there, mister?
You saved me, mister?
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
It's your job, mister.
Me? I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could.
But.
Here, have a lollipop.
What's that?
Oh, sorry, this is a defective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave.
A detective's badge?
No, defective's badge. You're saying it wrong. But I'll forgive you because you're a child. Surely you'll get it right in 10 years. Okay, you know what to do, little defective. Fuck out. Are you alive?
Yes, unfortunately.
Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing?
To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me.
I see.
But no, glad it happened.
Found this cane. It was over there. Yes.
This is how you can tell Lynn is your character. Because she's the one who gets to hold a cat.
Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray.
It's kind of limp. Is it okay? No, is the cat dead?
I don't know. I think it's unconscious.
That's
That's
just being
funny.
conscious.
It doesn't look like it's injured or anything.
Wait, what is Sizzle a cat? Is this what they're going for? Cause that would be quite a twist. Wait, poor little kitty.
Would that twist make Sissel your favorite game protagonist of all time?
No comment until we find out if it's true.
How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come with me, little kitty?
Well, looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitty's, of course. Sissel's.
Of course. Fucking I love that. Anyway.
Sissel? The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years, you were my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now?
That's what I like the twist. Anyway.
Old friend?
I can definitely say with 100% confidence I did not see it coming.
No.
I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitty that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world.
Hold it!
Meow. Meow. Somebody please look at me. Look at me, I'm an adorable kitty cat.
Oh, an adorable kitty cat. Shoo, you might get hurt.
Somebody please reach a hand out to me. just only died at the time. I'd lost everything, my life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. Next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the Black Kitten. With no recollection of who I was, I lived as a cat with you for a while. Meow! After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat. And then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. My kitty cat. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel."
Oh, fuck.
Oh my.
The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him.
Okay, so the takeaway from this is if you're a character in a Shu Takuma game with a name that starts with Y, you have a fiance who's going to commit suicide.
For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually evolved. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects. But then, after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little edgy. I wanted the light of hope. Distorted artificial light. When I got my Revongion Athena, I would see that light. Or at least, that's what I tried to believe.
Daniel, the other character with a name starting with Y is Yanni Yogi from the first Ace Attorney game.
I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. Meow!
The Black Cat.
I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all.
So you borrowed the body of your old friend.
Dum-de-dum-de-doo, I'm a fucking cat. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible.
What was that?
Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead.
Fucking what?
Bro.
The first shot that missed went through the cat.
I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything, I thought, at the time.
But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside that bag.
Yeah, that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Kismet backwards radiation. when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost trick from the Nintendo DS. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body.
Oh, so Missile and Sizzle have a lot in common. They're both animals.
And they're both fucking stupid.
Yep.
This also explains why Sissel
This is why
forgot how.
Sizzle didn't know how to read.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
no,
just saying. He didn't forget how to read. He never knew in the first place.
That's kind of crazy. I like that though. They
My
foreshadowed.
My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Athena tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean, I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancée stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you.
In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitty Sissel's fate, and I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too.
Yeah, I believe you're right. So, this was the last fate to be averted, eh?
Fate averted. So, Yomiel, it looks like your plan for Ravangi ended in failure.
Yeah, and I'm glad too.
I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. Oh, sorry, that's you.
She
Oh.
understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my Ravangi was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born.
Right, we should get back to our new presento.
I can't wait to see Miss Lynn, Miss Athena, and Miss Camilla again.
So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime.
That's the way this game of the dead works, eh?
And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Athena hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. The worst inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Sissel. Yes? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It will be like we never met. So before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the long past. Our fates have changed now. Right, Yomiel? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel.
Sizzle? Are we ever going to see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't.
Don't worry, Missile. I'll bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then.
Sizzle, oh. forget you!
I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy.
Well, it looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat.
Oh, huh? That sounds good, defective Jowd. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new presento. We say goodbye to the past, to the parts of our stories that will be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again.
Wait! Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Oh, sorry, that's your character.
Oh. Before I cease to exist.
Oh, fuck, it's you, Raymond Light.
Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten already.
Raymond.
Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I had hoped. I'm really grateful to you, Sizzle. Thank you.
But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost men.
Yes, I know that. I know all about you.
Can I ask you a question, Raymond Light? I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. Also, who the fuck are you?
I am God. Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's event. You changed the fate of many people tonight. The first of which was hers.
Looney Tunes ass death.
You had not been there for her tonight. Her fate would have been to die in a lonely spot in the outskirts of town. If that occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw toward his mistress. And that's when the miracle occurred.
What? Look at that. The powers of the dead? But how?
He didn't really understand it himself, not yet anyway. But, with all you know now, I bet you understand, do you not?
Hey, wait a minute. That's right.
Oh, sorry, that's you.
You died inside the aura of that strange energy.
Energy.
Unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects.
He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady.
That little fellow chased after the man. But there wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with a man named Red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back to the world 10 years before, to the moment of the man in Red's death.
What?
He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that's taken these 10 years to be retold.
So that was you, huh?
What the fuck?
Old Missile.
This has been with us the whole time. This is actually, like, I did not expect any of this. That's right. So I've been this whole time. I miss you. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. I'm
Even
over
ghost
100 years old.
Even ghost dog years.
I don't
You
even
are-
know. I
you-
don't even.
Okay, you don't even. You can't even.
Everyone's
couldn't
just
you-
animals in this.
You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own.
And like Kessel pointed out before, Athena is a rooster.
Yeah.
So you decided to wait those 10 years out.
Exactly, and then at last, the fateful night rolled around again. By this time, I had grown old, and my powers were weak. So I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me.
But wait a second. You were able to manipulate that death lamp.
Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened. But I became able to manipulate small objects.
But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself?
But I couldn't.
Huh?
From watching the man in red, I found out that there were individual differences in our power. I couldn't do any of the things he could do. I was jealous. I traveled through the telephone lines, for example.
What?
It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody.
But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me?
Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before on that night the first time around.
Wait, what? We met before?
From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Athena had lost her life at the junkyard on the edge of town. Followed the ghost warpath to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there is a dark and there in the darkness a twisting and swiveling death lamp. It made my first stand on that night. I can tell you.
Even though you didn't have any fur left.
That was me? So I was shot on that night the first time around as well.
You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me.
I did what?
I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help it.
Selfish cat. And then you disappeared. Away over to the telephone line.
I'm really sorry I didn't help you.
That's why I tried that this time. I would use the desire of yours to our mutual advantage.
Mutual advantage?
The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yomio.
What?
I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit.
Time limit?
That's right, as you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever!
Forever?
Forever!
Forever?
If that had happened, it would have been all over.
All over? Then, you mean that thing about ceasing to exist?
Oh, Jack. Completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know.
Naughty?
I mean, if you're into that. But I just want you to use your time wisely.
Wisely? Oh, brother. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way.
This first time a dog will outsmart Kaz in this. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. I still can't count up to 5, though.
Daniel says, you could say he was a naughty dog. Get it? The developer of the Jack games and the Crash Bandicoot games.
And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Damn.
Missile.
I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
But you're a ghost. You don't have a heart. Missile. So you waited and waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Athena and Camilla, eh?
Of course. Because that's what doggies do.
You remember that episode of Futurama with the dog?
Yeah. Now then, farewell, Sizzle.
And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what had really happened in this town tonight. I made my way back to the future. Do 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 do. Draconic Bird Dragon Crystal!
No.
Love you. Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. Oh, no, wait. Oh. Uh-oh.
Hopefully it's just a normal one. Aww. Hey, were you surprised?
Daniel in chat asks, do cats often live 10 years? You're the resident cat expert. Do they?
They usually live 15 to 20 years. Cats live a long time. You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death.
Yeah, and they were calling Sissel a kitten in the 10 years ago scenes. So it's not unrealistic for Sissel to have lived this long.
Yippee! Where? It's not even my birthday today. It was Mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made the surprise for her, but it came out so well, I want to use it again.
That's all right, Athena. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? And maybe this time you'll actually say it right.
Really? Thank you, Detective Jones.
Aw, damn it.
Ted, you're home! You're not in jail anymore?
Of course I'm home. Of course I'm home. I live here.
Well, he was never in jail this timeline.
I know.
Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Athena. She was just assigned to the detective division today.
Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Athena. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh?
Camilla, what did I tell you?
Oh, sorry, defective.
That's my girl.
Is something wrong? You have one of those badges too? Oh, this? Yeah.
It's my attorney's badge. I'm going to show it to everyone I meet.
One just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. Wait, Yours looks a lot older than mine, though.
How long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Athena?
What's wrong with it? To me, this is a symbol of a real detective.
You can't even say it, right? No wonder you're wearing the toy. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day?
When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow.
Unmei, huh?
And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me.
Hopefully not in the
Probably won't
grave, Teehee.
Ah! No fighting! Hey! Kuro! Stop bullying Luna! Sorry.
That you will, Lynn. That you will.
Meow!
Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're the same little kid.
That's right, the very one.
You know what? This is a very, very special kid.
It's true, I am.
He's 10 years old, but he's still a kid.
Every cat owner.
No, as someone who owns cats, yes. Still a kid? Yep, he's never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a serious little fellow.
I am immortal. I will outlive all of you.
I know, right? His name is Sizzle. Sizzle. Strange Days of Boo. It seems to me I've seen that name somewhere before. Strange Days of Boo.
Deja vu. I've just been in this place before.
I think Sizzle likes you, Athena. I have 2 characters with Steam, you can take one.
Okay. Alright, everyone, let's start the celebration!
Okay, Mom! I don't know. Is this
I'm
Athena?
I'm assuming this is Athena.
I bet you're just like me. Your destiny destiny led you something too.
Led you here somehow too. It's not destiny. I live here.
So we meet again, Sizzle.
Just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world. And I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now this is my new fate.
Oh.
I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch. Watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. Looks like we'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while.
So one of the meteorite fragments struck Sissel, the cat, when they changed history. That's why he hasn't aged.
Happy birthday to our lovely Athena. Well, like I said, it isn't my birthday.
Oh, this is automatic. I can't stop it. So, read fast.
Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort. But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby. Everyone's alive. We'd love to see it.
That's quite a spaghetti eating animation.
It's like AI eating spaghetti.
You're like AI eating spaghetti.
Thank you.
There. How do you like that? Not bad, huh?
But definitely not you.
Maybe now I can be a great detective, just like Inspector Cabanilla.
What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men?
You know what? You're right. I should become an attorney instead.
Great idea. In fact, I'm going to change careers to prosecutor.
Here's your field, gentlemen.
Memory? What are you doing here? I don't remember his voice.
I heard you were going to be picking new members for a special investigation unit today.
So you forgot a part-time job here again? Could you something eavesdrop?
Oh, you have no idea the lengths I go to reach my goals.
Yeah, so we've gone into overtime, but so there won't be any Hades tonight. La 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 la! I've never cooked this way before. So exciting! Some turmeric, coriander, cumin, and fenugreek curried chicken paradise. La 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 la!
Is this really necessary, the new curry chicken?
Oh, but our very best customer requested it.
Oh boy, don't think I can eat another bite. That's who exactly is this very special customer anyway?
Baby Huey.
Are you sure we really need all these explosives?
Not to worry, my queen, my dear. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said.
Wait a minute, 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams!
I love this game. I'm glad I played it. I'm glad I bought it to stream.
Yeah.
So this is where you work, huh, Papa? That's right, sweetheart! Darling husband, don't you have any ideas at all you can give me? You must have heard some juicy stories. The indiscretions of a minister, perhaps. Now, must you talk that way in front of our darling angel? Here is to the stodgy mind of my darling husband. Ching! Daniel in chat says, this is like if a video game was good. This deal is going quite well. Oh, I must say, these grapes are quite good, my man. You know it's about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir. Be forewarned, sir. Ow! Egad! Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now.
Was I this guy?
Peas and pigeons! Long live rock and roll!
I feel like I was him, but it's fine.
Stop the park from charging admission! Protect the rights of those who live here! I am the park guardian! Guardian of the park!
Aww. The Super Nintendo didn't have any lines. I liked doing his voice.
Today's the day, you know. He's finally getting out.
You know, everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that.
Then let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomachache. We call it Dance Away the Pain.
Oh, I'm real interested in that one. Think you could show it to me, say, next week?
You got it!
Oh, hey, Yomiel's legs work.
That's actually very shocking. Really? Because visiting you playing outside? I don't know. Come out!
Thank you, Sissel. Oh, thank you, Sissel. Meow, I'm a fucking cat.
Weird that Cabanello was in the family photo, but Camilla's mother wasn't.
Yeah. Other
Oh.
relations there?
Oh wow, double credits.
A lot of people made this game, apparently.
Well, a lot of people made the game for the DS, and then a bunch of other people came along and made the game again for the Switch. So I guess these are the tunes that Camilla was listening to. So what would you rate this game out of 10?
8.
Okay, and would that score change at all if they took out the twist where Sissel turned out to be a cat all along?
What would they replace the twist with?
Just for sake of argument, say they got rid of the Sissel as a cat twist. Would the score go up or down? And by how much?
7.
Huh, okay.
7 or 6.
I'm surprised. I thought the main character being a cat would be worth more than 1 point for you.
That did, listen, that was great. I was just like, I did not expect that at all, which I enjoyed.
Now that you know he's a cat, would you have wanted to voice him if we were to go through this game again?
Maybe.
I'm kind of tired. Daniel, what time is it where you are right now?
Ghost Advisor Shu Takumi. Capcom registered trademark.
Missile likes Capcom. Yes, he does. Change new illustration. Apparently it's 2 a.m. for Daniel right now. And what time do you
Oh my
usually
God.
go to bed? "23 out of 30. What am I missing? Avert fate without any deaths after the final fate change. Do chapter 9 without falling. Captive on the roof. Chapter 13, take aim and nail it on the second try. Chapter 14, fail by keeping the ball away from Mino. Chapter 15, avert fate without any deaths after the final fate change. Okay, we did 79% of the game's achievements.
That's not bad.
Daniel says he often goes to bed at 10 p.m. He knows he could afford to stay up and hang out for a while though. He does feel pretty zonked though. Well, lucky for you that the credits are over now, so this is the end of the stream. So that's gonna be it for tonight's Twitch chat. Hope y'all had fun. Hope y'all will join us on Starburst channel on Friday for more The Legend of Zegend, Death of the West. And I hope you'll come back here next Saturday for whichever game I decide to stream next, which might be Batman Arkham Asylum or might be Doom 1993. It'll probably be Batman. Good night, Twitch chat. Love y'all. Bye.
Thanks, Twitch guys. Love ya.